evening, or welcome back to the channel. So what we're doing at the moment is, again, multi-boxing two CCB products. I can't help myself. This is, look, I've got a Tades. Many of you are like, what's that? Exactly. Yeah, what is the Tades? This is the question that we find ourselves asking in this modern society. What is the Tades? It's a destroyer. It's quite good. Look, it's got no skin. It's got no skin. Like your mum. It's gone, I mean. And we're back. I don't know what happened there. My computer literally threw a rod, as we used to say when I was cool and did street racing. I used to do street racing. In the late 1850s, maybe. Yeah, so basically, like running two games at the moment. Got Tades, like I say, it's a ship that no one really cares about, but it's basically a destroyer or something. In Frontier, it's such a different world because you have so much space. Like this, I mean, literally lots of space, and it's a very interesting kind of problem, really. If I go to planets with ice, who knows? Oh my days! And you can see, I mean, just wow, like crikey, there's a lot of star systems to discover yourself in. So it's probably like Dave from Droitwich lives there. I don't know, maybe does. Who knows? And I think this is what I quite like about it, is that I can pretty much AFK mine, although I know I'm going to get blapped one day, but I don't mind it because things like ships are so easy to replace. It's kind of nice. Anyway, I'm going to do a bit of industry. Still using the spreadsheet of doom. Let's see if it actually updates this time. You've got to watch for spills, like in life. If you spill a pint on your way back to your table and it just happens to go all over that man with the very large dogs and very close cut hair, you're probably going to have a bad time out the back of that pub when they kick your face in. Oh no, it's gone. Oh, well, someone's been mining my rocks. Let's just get to that one. It's interesting, though, that you basically have to be so careful with this thing. I don't even know if it's working. Let's have a look. You're only allowed to update it so many times a day. And we did do a restock, so I think we're okay. The Excel is coming on nicely. It will be available soon. Just haven't got around to it yet. So give me chance, brah. Because I have to do like a thing which is like corporation restock and then character restock. Because some of you will not have a corporation that you control. So you have to be just mindful that you can only do it on your characters, not the corporation. Anyway, I digress. We did a restock last night, so I'm not going to fly. We're going to do a live stream soon where we're going to actually spend some time looking at Excel. And if you literally said, ooh, that sounds fun, then you need to look at your life, my brother, because seriously, Excel should not excite you. It excites me, but I'm sad, and I am happy to admit this. I am the guy that literally will be out in the middle of the most incredible club in London with like the most beautiful humans around me. Everything is lovely, got a great drink, everything's good. The buzz is strong. And I'll be the one going, it's a bit hot in here. I'll be the one literally saying, oh, I bet the tubes will be busy when we come out of the club. I'm literally that guy. So I am warmed and comforted by a nice grid in Excel. Look at this, it's beautiful, it works. Look at this, we've got some sell orders, got some buy orders, things are going well. My market analysis is broken. Oh no, hang on, yep, still broken. So I need, I can't release it until it works. Working on the ship builder doodah thingy, which eventually you will get there. And this one is where you can basically say, okay, build these, build that, and here's all the ships. Quite a lot of them. In fact, all the ships, wow. I forgot that I added them all. There we go. So, yeah, and these are Tech 1, so I don't know what they are, but they look rather frightening. But I think we have plenty to be getting on with. Let's just do a quick check. Do we have stuff to deliver? Yes, we do. Right, let's just do that. Blib, blab, blob. The computer is absolutely struggling. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realise. So let me tell you about my new strategy. It is foolproof. It's foolproof. There is no denying the strategy. Look at that little grid of monies and you will notice something. It's in units of 10. I've noted, okay, some examples there where I've done a duplicate, but not many, right? And the idea here is it's better to make all the Tech 2 than some of the Tech 2. And my logic is infallible. It is unbreakable, tempered by the fact that so many people, when you put stuff on the market, would just do the, they'll come along and they'll go, oh, you've got assault damage control 2s, do you, brah? Right, 100 is less than you. Got you, brah. Well, you still have that problem, but if you have all of the Tech 2 in low runs, it does seem to sell quite well. I'll let that thought just sit there. Why am I not? What's happening? Are we full? Oh, we're full. Never mind. Let me just walk. So I think that's my plan, and so far it is it's working, because every time I go to G2 now, I dumped like 2 billion on the market last night, with already about, I'd say 700, so about 1.8 of it is sold already. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I'm quite impressed with that, actually. I think this could work. So let's just keep an eye on this, because I would be curious to know if this is actually the right way to go. Anyway, let's build some stuff. Bought some blueprints as well, so let's just have a quick look at those, because I know you're fascinated with my blueprints. Ice harvesters, never bothered with them before, so kind of surprised. Let's just run some copies, because honestly, let's just get like maybe three copies start. I am interested in trying to get some of the mining gear going. So in my previous video, you saw about Catalyst and making money. This is the way to make money. So basically what you're going to try and do, hang on, to move nonsense around in this stupid cave. Oh my days. Right, here we go, carbonaceous ore. I'll tell you what, I think I have something definitely wrong with me, because I'm trying to multi-box all the time. I was sat playing PUBG thinking, if I had 2 characters, I could be way more effective. I know, what's wrong with me? Oh, I already had a deep core mining laser. Oh well, never mind. But we bought some frigates, we bought some haulers somewhere. I don't know where they've gone. Where are ships? Let's have a look, see if I can find them. No, they have disappeared. Did I put them in here? I thought I did. So we're buying cruisers next. There we go. It makes me sad that I had every flipping ship blueprint in the game, and thanks CCP, I lost them all. It really does make me really quite sad. Let's just do some copies of this. I'm just going to copy them. I'm not even going to bother ME and TEing them just yet. Let's just make copies of everything. Don't think the tower. Can we do the tower? I don't know if you can invent from that, but I think you can. And let's do the thresher as well. Boom, bish, bash, bosh. Why not do the Algos? Come on, let's just do them all. Catalyst, thank you. And Corsair, or Cursor, whatever you call it. So I think, there we go. So that at least starts the process. Because what I'm trying to do, it is a crazy idea, but it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, is to get back to that point where I pretty much had every ship in the game. Here we go, we've got some frigates. So I didn't have the Bantam. Seriously, can you actually vent from the Bantam? I don't know, but let's assume we can. But you see, we're missing blueprints from them, so I think it's time to possibly make some blueprints from them. There we go. We didn't have the bestower or the sigil as well, so all the sort of low value ones we had, and then we lost them all. I had all the battleship ones. I had carrier, dread. Oh gosh, it's making me sad. I had the Providence and the Obelisk freighter blueprint original as well. I mean, when I sit and think about the money that was lost just because some edgelord at CCP wanted to make a game. I mean, there's a guy from the database team who says we need to tidy up the database because people have dropped 20 million stations around the map, and so they'll be like, right, how can we get them to do it rather than us doing something properly? Well, let's just make it so you could shoot them and whatever's in them just drops, so it's a loot pinata, and basically just do that. And I think I'm quite angry about it, because it's just one of those things where you think to yourself, why did you make such a big decision that would just annoy vets, like people who've built up wealth to afford a station? Yes, they put it in high sec, but like me, I put it in high sec, and I did this quandary, which was, well, my subs are coming due, do I bother evacuating it? Well, there's no point, because there's nothing in the station that can be destroyed, or rather the station can't be destroyed. And I was thinking, well, okay, fair enough, but then to make it that it could be destroyed without any kind of notice or notification, that kind of annoyed me. Or rather, I should be clear. The station could always be destroyed, but your assets were just then warped over to a safe station. And I always thought that that made it comfortable to go away from the game for a bit. But hey, if they don't, I get it. They don't want people who are not playing the game anymore to have really any benefit. I get it. And I think there's not a lot we can really do or say about that. But anyway, there we go. I'm just going to crunch through some production. You will notice that I'm in orchids. I have 5 orchids somewhere. Let's just log in this dude. We have an orchid here as well somewhere. I'm going to do some mining at some point. I'm just not sure really when or how. I don't know if mining to me is as fun as it used to be. I'm not entirely sure at all. But I think, I did a little test, and I've got to admit, I was not impressed. I think I can see why people do it, because you could just do it AFK, and there's a wonderful element of that. Fun, simple. I'm earning ISK, but not having to play the game. I kind of get that, but oh my gosh, it was boring. And I think that's what kind of gets me about it, is that sometimes you need to have something a bit more fun. Like hacking, I think they've got spot on. It's active, but it's low impact. You don't have to do you don't have to be sort of so kind of active with the game. You can be watching a film, you can like buzz around, do some scanning. It's fun, actually. I'm going to do a hacking video very soon because I do quite enjoy it. Let's put 100 of these. But I think basically my sort of thought of the game is that there's so much to do that you end up doing nothing. This game is Netflix, so you switch on Netflix, oh look at all these things we can watch, and then you browse for like, I don't know, 2 hours. And I end up doing that for ship spinning, because I'm kind of like, well, I could go and do this, I could go and do that. I had a look at the opportunities tab, so I was quite excited to kind of peruse this, because I thought this is quite nice. Let's just oh my gosh, like, why is that so small? There we go. So I quite like this. Might even put up some freelance jobs for myself, because if people want to deliver stuff here for me, that would be awesome, and I can make sure that you are remunerated in the appropriate fashion. But I quite like it. I mean, I need to learn a bit more about it, but to me this is kind of like, yes, contracts, things like that, yes, really do like it. So I think I'm going to start looking at that a bit more. But yeah, the mining thing is more for the catalyst, I guess. or rather the expansion. I'm kind of curious to see, I think, just how painful it's all become. I need to sort my parts out here. You can see that I'm doing it in a very haphazard way. Oh, we're full, right? You can't do it, so let's jump to him. I think the whole kind of medium of building things at the moment, I need to be better at it, because it's my spreadsheet isn't uploading, or rather refreshing, because I've probably broken it. I think it's actually, you can only do so many calls. There you go, character, ship, whatever. Rate exceeded. But this is where if you've got multiple characters, I think you can beat that. So I could just have 1 sheet per character maybe, or account rather, or it maybe is character, I'm not sure. We'll have to test that. But you see it's not updating because of reasons. But you see here, this is how I kind of track my sheets, the parts. And you can see some things here most things actually were pretty bad. So probably just need to do a big restock and rebuild of things like the parts. So maybe let's do some of that now. Let's just pick some of the low ones. So if memory serves, the higher number, the worse it is. So let's just go with some of the really high ones. So photon microprocessor. So there's a nice way to do this. You go to originals and then wherever the location may be. There we go. Photon. There we go. Nice. I should build in larger batches than 500, but I tend not to, just because then it takes like a day to do it. So I do 2 lots of 1. I'd find that a bit better. Let's see what else. We've got pulse shield emitter. Oh my god, I love the industry in this game. I think it is rather splendid. That's 1,000. Let's keep going. I think we are probably... yeah, I think we probably need sustained as well. Let's see, sustained shield emitter. I think we just put 1 in. No, we didn't. Let's just do 2 of them. We're going to run out of stuff eventually, but again, the beauty of the restock calculator is you don't run out as much. It's quite nice. Pulse we've done. Photon we've done. Ones that we always seem to run out are these 2, nano, electrical and mechanical. So let's just build a load of them. Oh, and quantum. Let's just see, can we build them? Yes. Nano electrical, boosh. Nano mechanical, boosh. God, it's satisfying when you could just do a large run like that. We always run out of laser focusing. as well. Fusion thrusters. Is it fusion? I forget the name of it. It's the Minmatar one. Can't see it. There it is. Plasma. There we go. Boosh. Oh no, we're full. Right, over to this dude. Originals and Invention. There we go. So plasma. There we go. You need them because you do things like overdrives and inertial dampers or whatever they're called. They're pretty hungry for them. Let's see what else we have. So I think probably there's no kind of larger, maybe gravimetric gravimetric and LADAR. Let's have a look. Gravimetric and LADAR. What would be lovely is to have literally the command to drop a script in here and say build me this, and then it just goes blah, 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 build. But I think that's the kind of fun of the game being even more expunged. So I'm not going to ask for it, I'm just saying wouldn't it be easy. I'm not saying I want it, because there's something quite nice about the sort of interface, like the manufacturing interface now. Oh my days, compared to what it used to be, oh flippin' heck, it was like an eye chart. Whereas now it feels good. I quite like this thing. I think it's actually quite nice. Magnometric. There we go. Build all the parts, because we're going to build some ships at some point. We've got quite a lot of tech too, so let's just go and have a quick look at that. Blah, blah, blah. I think we've got cruisers. If I just do ships, I think ships. There we go. Okay, let's just do all inventory. There we go. So if I do, I think I have to do that. No, it's not that. What am I doing? Idiot. Well, we've got an Arazu set. We've got Bastard. Used to make quite a lot of these. Alan Bastard. Kills, Cerberus, buzzards. They're ever so easy to make. If I go to the buzzard, these, not too bad actually. They're quite good on ISK as well. Let's just see. Yeah, so we could build that if we wanted. I haven't got skills on that character, but see, again, skilling is a big part of this. If I look at the skills, this is definitely something to look at, because I've noticed I've been going through, some characters didn't have level 3 in some of the sciences, so I've been adding them, but again, across 7 characters, it's a bit crazy. That's one of the best things about Frontier, is they don't have skills, which is, hopefully that continues, but let's see. But at the moment, you know, ship building, it's something I used to do an awful lot of, but because the parts are so, like, the demand on the parts is just ridiculous. You know, you probably need, I mean, look at that, 4,700. Well, that must be a bad example. Yeah, poor ME there. So if we go to that one, which is ME4, look at the difference, like 2,000 quantum microprocessors. That just is, that's a garbage blueprint really, isn't it? Just shows you, ME, incredibly valuable. So whenever you do ships, please use the things. I want to try and make some sins as well, so I quite like the sin. Let's just go to Invention. So when you do it, I think this is the place where you use the optimize. Let's just go to the right one, Invention, there we go. So if you use the optimized, I think it's augmentation, is it? No, it's the other one, optimized, that one. So this gives you, it's ME3, so it's not great, but it's good that it gives you like a 50% chance to get one, because again, it's not exactly cheap to do that. That run itself is what, I don't know, 5 million maybe to do. So there is a risk that you don't get it, but you do get 3 runs, which is good. So I would say the decryptors for ship production is an absolute needed thing. Demos, Damnation. See, I remember the Damnation when it came out. Brilliant ship, incredibly good tank. So again, it's one of those ones that I've never owned that ship. I'd love to own one. So currently my dude here is in, I can't remember what they call it. Is it Nighthawk, whatever that is? Oh, I forget what it's called. That stuff it's called. But yeah, this thing is redonkulously tanky, but it's a command ship. So basically we're running 3 commands on this. So, you know, it's pretty nice. I do like it. So I think definitely want to try and get some of these like ships made, because we've got a huge amount of blueprints, mostly things like interdictors, because they're just doing very well at the moment. They've always been good sellers of interdictors, and things like, you can see we've got the Paladin, we've got the I can't remember the name of it now, but there's lots of good ships here, and I should be absolutely making them and inventing them. We don't, gosh, there you go, Black Ops ones. So I think that's something we're going to have a look at. I think at the moment, game's slowing down a bit. I think at the moment it's really just a case of what do we want to try and do and where do we want to get some enjoyment from. And there is definitely something about making a few ships that we can then just go and basically enjoy the game with. So one of the things I want to try and get into is exploration. Again, it's not about the ISK. If you try and make everything about ISK, you're going to have a bad time. And I think this is why I quite like the idea of doing something like, a wormhole expedition, maybe with the new cruiser, the battle cruiser that's coming, the Odyssey. Quite like that. I think that might be quite fun, but we'll see. I mean, I'm not too sure. Oh, hello, am I being shot? No, I thought I was being shot in the t'other game. Gosh, it's running very slowly at the moment. But there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of an insight into the industry.